Certainly its leadership in banning the cosmetic use of pesticides and herbicides before the province moved in on this has helped. However, the outside world sees our region as both the city and the counties, and the counties have continued spraying using a loophole in the new legislation. Potentially this can impact on the green industries and green jobs boon to the region and to the city, which provide employment for both city dwellers and county dwellers. Do you have any suggestions or proposals as to how this can be remedied?
Well, thank you for the question. I think obviously first and foremost, along with the other members of council, I was very proud that we took a leadership role on the issue of spraying and cosmetic use of pesticides and herbicides before the province itself acted on this matter. Now, in terms of the conflicting views people might have, while the city is seen as green and the county is less green, would require us obviously to, it would seem, firstly, to meet with the counties to identify, to see if in fact they're going to continue to have this practice, or whether in fact there may be some adjustments, some accommodations that can be made so that a larger area of the region could be better interpreted as being green. But certainly we have to continue to keep our city green first and foremost. I believe that's our first and foremost responsibility. Insofar as the counties does, we can only meet with them, speak with them, and hopefully at some point in time that they would be as green as the city hopes to be. And that is something that I think we would all be committed to continue to grow this green environment throughout our entire region. But again, I'm very proud of the city's leadership role in this matter. Thank you.
It's very interesting that we're talking about a leadership role that the city can play. We should be playing a leadership role with respect to sharing services with the counties, which I mentioned several times. And that's how it would apply to this issue. But what I want to mention, and this is really worthwhile noting, with respect to a leadership role, under the leadership of the present mayor and council, the Cornwall Carbon Reduction Committee came to this council and they wanted funding in the amount of $30,000. Now this is on a budget of, we've got $50 million to deal with. They wanted $30,000, and do you know how much we gave them? Not a nickel. Not a nickel. We saw fit to double expense accounts, give huge raises to the CEO, send hundreds and thousands of dollars out of town with respect to consultants. But when the Cornwall Carbon Reduction Initiative Committee, a committee that's initiated, born and bred in the city of Cornwall, wanted $30,000, and we talk about leadership, and you know what we gave them? Not a nickel.
We already know that they've taken off the shelf the pesticide, and we're not to use anything for the lawn, and we have to be very careful. Also, going inside with Mr. Mark MacDonald, yes, we have air pollution, we have smog, we're looking at climate change, and we're looking at our car, buses, and finally, we're still having to deal with the forest fires and all other type of fires that we are adding smog to. So the question is, we're dealing with the green grass, but then we have to deal with the smog. So, like, you know, where do you stop and where do you draw the line? And what do you do with all these answers? Thank you.
Anybody